Hey, everybody. You didn't see that. Okay. So now we do what some people would find more interesting or some people will find more boring. We're gonna like populate the world with junk. So I guess it really depends on you whether you're gonna find this interesting or not. Let's see. Tournament objects. I want to put crowds. Crowd on. Okay. Put some crowd there. Put some crowd here. Put some crowd back in this area. Okay, that looks good. And then this is the first tee box. So where's 18? 18 is here. So end of 18, tournament objects, crowd seating. Ugh. Let's do this. Oh, look at that. Wino crit roll tonight. We're gonna watch EXU in bulk later.
Tried to shove it up my nose by accident.
Well, don't do that, Cappy. Course design, huh? Yeah, that's the idea. It's hard finding these that are tall enough. Like, how tall are you? Okay, sorry, I have to actually hit the correct button there. See, that's okay, but I need the stairs to meet the ground. Which makes that wonky. Oh, these are bleachers, though. That's fitting. Alright, so that would work. When Cappy catches up to Campaign 1, yeah, that's the plan. I don't want her getting Campaign 1 spoilers, obviously. Okay, how does this look? Having grass there is not a big deal because these are just bleachers. They're covered bleachers, but... Alright, and that doesn't... No, that's not going to interfere with hole 1. Okay. We'll go there. How do these camera towers look? This stuff is tricky and takes time to get used to. Yeah, I'm I personally feel like I'm decent at it. I obviously don't know for sure. Have I checked out any tutorials? No. I've been able to learn pretty much everything on my own. Um, there is one thing I haven't been able to figure out, and I posted it on Reddit, and I don't think anybody knows how to do it. Because, like, I've had a bunch of upvotes on Reddit of people being all like, yes, how do you do this? We need a camera tower near the 18th. Because, duh. Probably need a couple of camera towers, to be honest. Is that one open? No, that's closed. Let's put another one. What are you wondering about? Green slope. So, you can alter... I gotta get the ladder touching the ground there. Is that touching? Just up a little. There we go. Okay. That doesn't look so bad. Couple of camera towers. We'll put some crowd around there. Green slope can apparently only be altered course wide. Because like if I come here and go to green settings, like my slope is 0.5, right? If I crank this one green to 80 and then come to any other green, slope 80. And this is hole settings. This is not course settings. Course settings are here. And there's green settings slope as well. Like, why the hell can you not modify singular hole slopes? You'd recommend doing everything from scratch? That sounds like a pain in the ass. If they would let me use my mouse for drawing, I could do it. But the fact that they make you draw with dual analogs? What? Like, I know you can do... Where is it? You can do add, surface, fairway, and then you can do spline and kind of draw stuff. And I don't know. Maybe I'll try that eventually. So are you telling me that with manually created holes, the whole green settings are separate from the coarse green settings? That's how all the designers do surfaces? Obviously not. I'm a designer. I'm not doing it that way. Oh, rip! No. But yeah. So, let us... What was I doing? Oh, I was adding crowd. That's right. Tournament crowd. Place crowd. Use the flatten and raise brushes. Alright, that's another thing. Flatten and raise brushes suck. No, it's under sculpt land. So here's a question. What's the difference between landscape and sculpt? Landscape flatten and sculpt flatten, as far as I can tell, do the same thing. But I don't understand. Obviously, there's two different options, so they must be different in some way. I couldn't even get flatten to work. Like, I had made a green really hilly, and then I just had to undo a whole bunch because I went to both flatten tools and couldn't get them to flatten. I was all like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. You never use sculpt flatten or sculpt raise? Okay. So as far, just ignore those two then. Hmm. So you're not quite sure what sculpt is designed for then? Okay. Maybe I'll look those up to see if they're any different, but as far as I can tell, they're the same. What was I doing? Oh god, I keep forgetting. Why would you move? Crowds. Place crowd. Actually, yeah, crowd's on. Okay. How does the crowd look over here? Okay, that doesn't look bad. And there's people in the back. Oh, that's cool, man. Rip. Okay. Sculpt flatten is useless. It's strange that it's a tool and it's useless, but I tend to agree with you. I just find it odd that it's there and I can't seem to figure out what the hell to do with it. Alright, so we're gonna put some crowd here. It's the 18th, so there should be more crowd than normal. God. So dumb. Make that down a little. We're gonna put some crowd back there. We're gonna put some crowd right in front of that camera. There. That's also weird that I do that and it gets like this weird bubbly effect out sometimes. This is my second course I've designed, and using the auto generator, because I did it on both, it seems pretty good. Like I obviously go back and manually adjust stuff. Like it didn't auto generate that. Obviously, I did that. It didn't screw the player over here, which was totally fun. I loved screwing people over with that. That was one of my other holes that I really liked. How much I... Oh, it was 6. Oh, 6 is awesome. Six is amazing. So you can come up short here, but if you come up short here, well, that was a little too much. Let me reshoot that. That was bad. Don't go to the water. Thank you. Basically, you can't drive that without wind, for the most part. So it kind of forces you to hit into the middle. I like that. That's fun. No, you can drive off of this one. You just have to, like, the game chooses the 9-iron for you. And then you can iron up. Well, no, this is a hybrid, but you could like 5-iron to the green from here. So it's not that it's forcing you to tee off with a 9-iron. It's forcing you to drive into a place you're probably not gonna like, because there's a lot of sand and water and there's a tree there. So with wind added in, it's going to make that a little more of a stressful drive. That's why I did that. It was specifically because you'd have to drive to that. I think the best way to learn is to start with the easy tools, get the basics down, like how to control, how to do everything basically, and then move to making everything from scratch. Like I've used the spline tool, I've used some of the other features, and I'm kind of learning how the tools work. That's kind of the same concept telling somebody to just immediately start building from scratch, it would turn a lot of people off from building a course. Um, because from at least from my opinion, because then you're basically it's like throwing a kid into the deep end of the pool and telling him good luck.
Had to.
I know your dad was an asshole.
Yeah, it was not fun.
No, from scratch doesn't mean it has to be complicated. That's true, but I mean you're what I'm saying is you're taking somebody for their first course, right? From their first course, you're taking somebody and just going, here's all these tools that you don't know what they do yet. Build a course right now with that. So even if you're like, okay, I just built 18 par fours that go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, that's easy. But still, it's this. It's not necessarily that it is complicated per se. It's that it's to some people it's going to be very intimidating. And they're gonna start and they're gonna mess with a couple of things and they're gonna be like, this is too fucking complicated, and then they're just gonna give up. Um, I I think that the automated hole generation is fine. Obviously, it's not the best, but it's enabled me to focus more uh on the detail oriented parts. Like I was able to quickly catch on to the fact that you can have multiple pin placements and how to do those. Whereas if I was building a hole from scratch, initially I would put a pin placement and then I probably would have moved on, and it would have taken me a lot longer to figure that part out. Um, I do probably plan on I plan on building more. So we're not done yet. The one thing I really don't like is I'm having, and it's probably just it's going to take me time to figure out. I have issues with water, with manually creating water. That is. Where's where's the one pond I created? Is it here? Nope, that's a bunker. I don't know what that link is, but it's broken, so I'm not going to click it. I would not suggest anybody in chat click that either. Do we know what that is? Where is the pond I made? It just feels real janky. Wow, dude, am I blind? What the hell? One. I don't even remember what hole it was on. There's 2, 3. Wasn't here. 4. 5. This is all game created. 6. 8. Nope, that's 1. Where's 9? 9's here. And oh, here it is. On the green for 10. That just feels weird. You know, you make the you make a hole, and then you add water, and you increase the size of this box. And I guess I could like, what's the option you can do where you unlink the thing? Body water. Oh, advanced edit. Yeah, and then you can adjust the X and Y individually. Like that. That's helpful. It just still feels weird. Because sometimes you'll put the body of water in there and you'll start expanding it in a particular direction and it'll actually overlap somewhere else, like over here, and you're like, I don't want water there, but I need it to fill the whole thing this way, and it's weird. And I tried doing 2 blocks of water, but then you can see the edge in the middle. That's where learning the sculpting tool is helpful. Well, I guess that's like you have to make the hole a specific shape and you have to make sure to get away from the edge. But what if you want the water and the hole to be shaped in the way you did it. I wish there was an option to make a water body that was round instead of square. Is really the only thing. I wish it had like the same drawing options for like bunkers for water, so that you could get one that was roughly the correct shape of where you wanted it to go and then just expand it a little. Because the problem with this one that I had, I ended up bumping this up because it was a little lower, and then to get the square to fill up the whole hole, the entirety of the hole that I dug, there was a little jut of water that came out of the hole that I didn't want. So I put the water and then just raised. Oh, it was here. It's here. I put the rock on top of it because you can kind of see. You can kind of see where the water was coming out right there on the corner, and it comes out. It fills up almost the entirety of where that rock is. Because it does come out and it has a little injet right there and then goes back in. But I didn't want to raise that land. I wanted the land to stay low. So I just took the rock and I was just like, problem solved. Cover that shit up. Nobody will know. Do I have crowds on? Oh, I have crowds off. Back. Add tournament crowd. You do you. Well, it's not necessarily that like I'm saying that learning the sculpting tool is wrong. I'm just saying in some unique situations, bringing the land up is may not be what the designer wants to do. They may want the water to gracefully just come off, as opposed to having just a hole filled with water. You'll want like a slope, kind of like here. See how this slopes down, and like the ground just slopes into the water as opposed to being filled into a hole. But the water doesn't come up over here or anything. It's weird. But I realize the auto-generated water is actually based on ground height. So as you tell the game to increase the water, it's leaving the ground the same, it's just increasing what the sea level is. So that's I get that part. Problem is I want to put like man-made ponds and stuff periodically, and of course they don't need to apply to sea level. I do plan on watching some of those videos. I just haven't had time to, because I went looking up how to fix how to unlink coarse and whole green slope levels, and a bunch of his videos came up, and I was all like, hey, this dude has a lot of videos. I should probably watch these. But that was literally yesterday. So I haven't quite had time to do that yet. Probably do that this weekend. Are those guys sloping down? There's literally people over here can't see shit. The videos are awesome. I'm sure they are. I find it hilarious. I just put people here can't see anything. Let's see. These a little more people, a little few. Bleh. Words are hard, man. All right, that feels comfortable. I like that. You're gonna have a lot of people around the 18th. Okay, so here. Hmm. I was literally gonna say, I want one of these, but it's more wavy. It's that one. And then around like that. Bigger. We're gonna put that. I'll make it a little bigger. There. And that can serve as the crowd around 2 green and 1 tee box, or 3 tee. Pretty sure there's not gonna be any crowd around that green. That would feel weird. Around those trees. And we'll have a little smaller knot. Right there. That'd be super annoying if you wind up in that bunker. Because then you're gonna have people there. Okay, that'll also serve for this. More odd shapes here. Kind of like having them around the trees, because I feel like in real life, if there was going to be a crowd there, they would try to stick into shade. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let us put a nice fuzzy oval here. Elongated in this direction. How's that? That was a little too high up. Let's do it like that. Nope. Very diffuse. All right, 5. Now this is going to be interesting. This center section. Where we're going to have some fun. I'm going to put people there. Weird how that's so diffuse. Well, now it's not diffuse. I think it's like it can only spawn so many people. And so as you're playing through the course, it's despawning stuff elsewhere. That makes sense. What hole is this? Hole 5? Smaller crowd. And they'll be reacting a little to this. Get it over there, that'll be fun. Now to this green. Again, we'll have a large-ish area. What about there? Cover the green and the tee of the next hole. No reason to put more than that. I keep rotating the wrong direction because I'm dumb. Those guys in the shade. I'll have some folks over here. Sorry, that was 7. Let me go to 8. Okay, 9. Nope, that's 1. I always forget where 9 is. There it is. 9 will have some crowds. I'll have a smaller group there. I'll have kind of a couple of groups back here. Okay. Leads to 10. Tee off over here to the water hazard. Put the crowd around the back of the water. Are there multiple pin placements here? There is. Okay. I didn't see the other pin placement. 11. 11, we'll put a group near this tree. Oh no, there already is a group there. Okay, never mind. Put a group right next to the tee box. 12, we'll have a group there. And one on this side of the bunker. We won't put one mid-range, but we'll bring another group over here. $13. I feel like there'd be a section there, and then a smaller group up near the green. Take that around. Okay. How does that slope? Looks like that. Put it there because that'll also put them near the tee box for 18. Okay. So 15. We've got some there. We've got some midway. Let's put some down near the green. Back behind. That looks good. Okay. They'll also form some applause for the 16 tee, which will get a small group over here. And then we'll put one of these. I'm going to put a bigger group here. Kind of fill up this whole rough area. A little bigger. There. Okay. 17, I guess? Yeah, that's 17. Put a odd-shaped size crowd here. That's where you're gonna have to basically drive over people in a car. What's up, Texan? You're the third person today that told me that. I do plan. I saw some of his videos I didn't watch them, but I saw them yesterday when I was looking something up. So that is the plan. Absolutely. Probably watch some this weekend. Okay, and that's 17, right? Okay, and then I did 18 already. Yeah. 18's got a bunch near the green with some camera towers and whatnot. Alright, let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is all the way out here. So in 5, what we're going to do is we're going to place building, washrooms, and put some bathrooms out here. How do these look? That's actually really long. That is interesting. It's like a foxtrot. I need to be fancy. No, I kind of like the look of that. Okay. This needs to be off the course a bit. Kind of in between 5 and 6, I think is good. So we'll put it like, well, kind of need it in flat. Ugh. This is the problem I keep running into. I gotta start flattening land, I guess. Sculpt, flatten. Nope. Does that actually make that flat? Add object, building, washroom. That one. Hey, it does. Look at that. Snow. No way. The tool actually worked as intended. Okay, cool. So that's perfect. And then we're gonna need, I guess it's under miscellaneous. No, it's not. Concessions, maybe? No? Furniture. Okay. Okay. So that's at 6. That's at 5, 6, which is way far away. Then we're going to come back to 7, 8, 9, which is near the clubhouse, so you don't need anything there. 10, 11. Something between like 12 and 15 seems reasonable. Because there's the 12th green and the 15th green. Let's put it back here. Sculpt land, flatten. Yeah, make that a little bit. Okay. Add object, building, washroom, that one. Rotate you around. Where are you facing? Rotate you that. Can I remove that grass? Create add surface. It's under settings? No. I know it's in here somewhere. I've seen it before. Sculpt? Oh, here we go. No, that's generated objects. Alright, washroom, move. Let's just move you this way. Move you out of the thick grass. There we go. That wasn't a problem. Okay. Create, object, furniture, trash. I chose that can. Okay. And that covers 12, then you go 13, 14, come back for 15, you can hit it again. And then you go 16, 17, 18, which takes you right back to the clubhouse. So there's only there's only a need for two outer bathrooms. Is there anything else I should place out in the I don't really have a need for fencing. Shelters? These are like gazebos. No. What do we got under miscellaneous? Car park, helipad, pools, work shed. Water tower, wind turbine, ticket building, tennis courts. Nah, I'm not really interested in getting that granular with it. Concessions, clubhouses, city, camera towers. Okay, furniture. Coolers, that's like water coolers? Yeah. That's under miscellaneous. Containers, electricity, okay. Lights. Light! I can't even see what this looks like. That looks like a legit street light. Yeah, it looks like a highway street light. Same there, just singular. Kind of like that. Okay, so this, we're at 12 and 15. We'll put a light out in front of that, so when you're golfing at night, because so many people golf at night. And then the other one was at, what, 5, I think? Yeah. Okay. Benches, patio sets? Nah. What do we got for benches? Just straight up benches, really. They're facing the other way. Picnic tables. I don't really see a reason for picnic tables. Water feature? Oh, fountains. Don't want that. Signs, bridges, equipment, vehicles, wildlife. Okay, let's go to signs. I did this in the last one. Whole sign. Not that one. Directional sign. Okay, where's one? One. Okay, one goes to 2. Where's the T for 2? Okay, that'll point to hole 2. And we got 2, then points to hole 3. Also behind. Although it's over there. It'll also make it interesting if you overshoot and you end up doing something dumb and you boink that sign. Boink this sign. 4. Obviously got to be back here. 4 is... I'm going to line that up a little. 4 is that way. Come over to 4. 5th. Come off to the side here. 5 is that way. 6. Come on. Okay. 6 will take you to 7. Where the heck is 7? Oh, straight ahead of me. Derp. Put the sign back here. Going to 7 there. 8. Yeah, 8 is confusing. Okay. 8 is that way. I see it. Okay. 8 is... there. Come over to 8. We go to 9? 9. It says T8, so we go T9 is analog sticks. 9. 10. I'll put it up here. Okay. 11. 12 is... God, analog sticks. Work with me. 12 is that way. 12 tees off. Comes all the way over here. Where's 13? 13 is there. Here, we should have a sign for 13. It's there. Whoop, wrong way. 14. Where's 15? Is that 15? That's 15. Interesting. Okay. So, because you have to walk onto the green from over here, that's where the sign should be. So, 15 is right there. Whoops, wrong. 15 is there. $16. 17. $18. Then what do we have? Clubhouse, washrooms, putting greens, clubhouse. Well, if you're at 18, you should know where the clubhouse is. Right in front of you. Washrooms. Do I need a sign for these? I mean, I guess here I should put a sign that says washrooms, because you're going to be walking from one to the other, and you might miss it, so we'll do that. I don't know how you would miss it, but, you know, who am I to judge? And then that says, can I combine these? That's as close as I can get. Oh man, that looks really good. That looks like one pole. Okay, don't move that stick. Man, I like that. That looks good. Skill. Okay. And then over here, try to do the same thing. That's definitely two poles. Come on. I got that first one so good. It's hard to... It's hard to just barely move it. Okay. Hey, Athos. Trying to get these two poles to line up so it looks like one. I thought you were going to be designing a golf course today. Well, you know. Man, that's super close. If I can just get a hair the other way. Bless you, Cappy. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get it. Okay, so this sign is pointing to the bathroom, which is where now? Crap. There it is. Go over there. Okay, so that sign actually looks like, pretty much looks like a single pole. Like, you could tell if you get right up next to it, but if you're playing the game, you're not really going to see it that close. Okay. This is not the course I want you to play through, Athos. This is a second one that I've designed. Although you can obviously play through this one too. Okay, so... this one's got some interesting holes. I like this one. Let's play a quick round in here real quick. Play course. There's no wind, because when you design, you don't design with wind. Lemon cake. Good luck. I hope I should be able to play my own course, right? What's a 5? Oh, that sucks. Let's go with the hybrid and I'll roll it down there. Stop, 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 stop. Ew. Okay, that's gonna dive a little further left. We're gonna go like there. Bummer, that was inches, dude. Oh my god. Real. Okay, we're gonna pull a lot off. Wait, what does a 5 iron look like? Like that? We're gonna pull some off of that. Oh, just a little to the right. Not a lot. Yeah, there you go. See? Four's pretty plain. Intentionally. Because 3 and 5 are both sucky holes. You kind of want 4 to be a little more calm than a little. You're gonna like this hole coming up. Hydrate. Uh-oh. I can't wait for the wind to be at your back right here. Because then you'll roll down this hill and into that water.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Streamer on Twitch.
Hey! Two Talent, thanks for the gift sub to Lemon Cake. Much appreciated, my dude. That's true. Lemon Cake gifted a whole bunch of subs yesterday and didn't sub himself. I liked putting that tree. I put that tree there specifically, Athos, because having shadows on greens really pisses off golfers in real life. Like, it doesn't really affect us because we have the lines to follow, but in real life, golfers would be all like, "Oh,